Kroll of Ukraine is out in lane 9. Lane 8 sees the European under-18, under-20 and under-23 champion from Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Isabel Coffey. Athing Mu, the reigning champion, the Olympic champion, goes in lane 7, representing the United States, one of 4 athletes here. But she's only run 1/800 this season, 1:58.73. This should be light work for Athing Mu. Lane 6 here, Raziki of Morocco. Lane 5, Natoya Goule-Toppin, 4th on the world list this season with her 2nd place in London and a season's best of 1:57.61.
Natoya Goule-Toppin.
We've just seen Adele Tracy close very hard in one of the earlier heats to automatically qualify. Goule-Toppin could join her in the semi-finals here. And Avil Gosh of Poland takes lane 4. Championship performer for me, Avil Gosh. Not always fast on the circuit, but does deliver when it matters at European level. Can she do that at global level? Anne-Marie Nissen from Denmark setting new national record for them. This is going to be very swift through the first 200 metres. 27.5, so that's not the same as the other races, but Athing Mu and Natoya Goule-Toppin have gapped the rest of the field at the moment. I feel like the other 5 athletes, 5 or 6 athletes, have got to wake up here. They've got to get on terms with Goule-Toppin.
Okay, so I decided that the day couldn't have ended without I give my take on this race today. It's the race with 2 very good athletes. I think Natoya Goule-Toppin. I didn't even know that she was married. Yes, Natoya Goule-Toppin of Jamaica and Athing Mu of the United States. I think Natoya Goule is the defending champion. I'm not certain. I will have to go back and check if she's the defending champion. But Natoya has been in the game for a pretty long while now. She has been at numerous Olympic Games. She has been at numerous World Championships. Yes, I'm not quite remembering if she won if she won the title at last year in Eugene. I'm not certain. But these are 2 very good athletes, and I want to find out what I want to know, or what I'm trying to find out. Between Natoya and Athing Mu, in the 800 meter heat, it was the last of the 800 meter heat on Wednesday. So tomorrow is the semifinals. And then I think tomorrow or Friday the semifinals, and then they go into the finals. Yeah. Between Natoya, I think it's going to be between Natoya and Athing Mu. I do think both girls have the poise to move on to this. Well, they're already in the semifinals. I also think that both of them have the poise to go into the finals. And watching this race, what I noticed is that Athing Mu cruised in. She cruised right in. Just managing to come in first. But I also saw where it seems like Natoya was really going to cruise in and winning that heat. But what I saw is that Athing Mu, well, first of all, Athing Mu is taller. I think she's 5'11", somewhere there, 5'10", 5'11", and Natoya is shorter. I think Natoya is just like 5'7", 5'8". So Athing Mu, with the length that she has in her feet, gives her more longevity. I don't really like. It's not the height always doesn't matter, because look at Shelley Fraser-Price. Look at Shelley Fraser-Price and how short she is. Yet she was the world champion up until Monday. When Sha'Carri Richardson took it away, and she's short. These are short girls. Sha'Carri Richardson also is not a tall girl. She is pretty short, not very short as Shelley Fraser-Price, but she's short. So I don't want to use height as a factor, for an athlete to win a race. But I'm looking at Natoya and Athing Mu. I saw where Athing Mu cruised in. She cruised right in so comfortably. And I could look at the fact and say, yes, because she's tall, but I'm also looking at longevity. And had Natoya Goule had that amount of longevity, like Athing Mu, she could have won that heat. But it doesn't really matter. It's just a qualifier. But anyway, let's take a look at the race, um, and really see what it's all about.
Oh, Athing Mu, as the automatic qualifying spots are disappearing down the track.
Well, Athing Mu, she makes every pace that she runs just look so easy. She doesn't even have, she's not hardly using her arms, she's just basically using them as balances, and you see that she has moved away from the field, hitting the bell in 57, 58.06. It's quick, but she doesn't look like she's even got out of first gear. Goule, the Jamaican, is hot on her heels, but she's also clear in that second position.
Perhaps this is an example of Athing Mu having not raced all season, just saying, I just want to fire on all cylinders, I just want to see what's there. They have got a long recovery. The next round isn't until Friday evening, so there's no need to conserve energy. Natoya Goule-Toppin just closing up the gap on Athing Mu. Isabel Boffey of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, she's working hard in third place, but it's really a race between 6 athletes for one other automatic qualifying spot. Anne-Marie Nissen, the Danish athlete who's run so well in the last few weeks, she's on the shoulder of Boffey at the moment. Athing Mu, Natoya Goule-Toppin, surely they've got another gear with their fantastic personal best. Everybody else behind, sprinting for that third and final automatic spot. Anne-Marie Nissen of Denmark at the moment. Laura Hoffman of Switzerland having the race of her season, pushing herself up into third place. Mo with a tiny advantage over Goule-Toppin. Laura Hoffman, who will certainly be a season's best, crosses the line in third.
Well, that was one of those occasions that you spoke about. Would you be okay to just get the job done and get the automatic qualifier? You could see the Jamaican, Natoya Goule-Toppin, came through on the inside of Mo, but she did not want to have a bar of it. She wanted to make sure that she won that race. A little bit of mind games there, but the thing I love the most about watching Mo and Goule-Toppin, the height difference between the two athletes running down the front straight is extreme. The diminutive Jamaican at 162 centimetres tall. You see the athletes in the queue room who have survived the Hungarian Kerry, who really gave the crowd a run for their money, has made it through to the semi-final at her home World Championships.
Lovely response there from the athletes. Again, we've mentioned the different atmosphere down there, whether hugging or laughing or smiling. So both for me, this is similar to Eugene. She drifts to the outside of lane 1. We saw Keely Hodgkinson try and get through on the inside. And there's almost
You can
this
see
delay between the big screen and
you
what's
can
actually
certainly
happening.
see
I think Mo
when
looked
Natoya
like she was still in the lead, and
was
then
short.
suddenly realised that
Natoya
Goule
was running short of
sneaking through on the
longevity.
inside. She had
I think Mu
a
had that
tremendous
longevity
turn
in
of
her.
pace there, just in the last 20 metres. So no, I do
I
want
think Mu had
the
that
medal
longevity in her.
for the semi-final. I want to take the win.
Indeed, guys. So if you like what I was speaking of earlier is the longevity between Athing and Natoya, and we could see where as I said, her height could be a factor, but you don't want to you don't want to use height as too much of a factor, because I mean, as I said before, there are short athletes that beat tall athletes just the same. Take Shelley and Fraser Price, for example. So I don't want to use height as a factor. And I know Athing Mu is tall, and she has more lanky legs than Natoya. Being at 5'11", Athing is 5'11", Natoya is somewhere around 5'7", somewhere there. So you could use height as a factor, but I would not blame it all on height. It's the longevity. So I'm looking at this going into the semifinals. It's right. I think it's going to really, if we can look at all the heats and look at Natoya as a world champion or former world champion. I'm not sure if she's a defending world champion, but I knew she win it. She won it before. And if you can look at Natoya as a seasoned athlete, and Athing Mu came on stream in 2020 in Tokyo. She came in stream at the Olympics in Tokyo. I think she is the defending Olympic champion in the 800 meters. So these two athletes are pretty seasoned athletes. Natoya being more seasoned. I'm wondering if Natoya could probably work on her longevity some more. She probably would be able to beat Athing Mu. That's all I'm saying. She probably could be able to beat Athing Mu. But what do you guys think? Looking at that race, going into the semifinals, I'm sure these two girls are going to are going to qualify for the finals, no doubt. I'm sure they're going to qualify. I'm sure they're going to go through to the finals. These are really two seasoned athletes. They've done their game. They've won their games. They know their game. They are pros of what they do. What do you think? Do you think that Natoya has what it takes to beat Athing Mu in the finals? Let me know. Yeah, let us know. This was day 4. Let me see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is day 6. This was day 6, and yeah, it was Wednesday. So it was day 6 of the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary. So far, it's going good. I can say for Team USA, this is a great World Championship so far for Team USA. For Team Jamaica, oh Lord, it's not such a good one. This reminds me of 2017 when when Usain Bolt retired. Yeah, that World Championship was not a good one for Team JA, and it seems like this one is turning out just the same. I don't want to say, but this World Championship is not looking so good for Team Jamaica. Yeah, I can say Team USA got this one. Yeah, they got this one. So sad for Team Jamaica right now, but it's not looking so good. But we do still have more. We do still have the relays. The relays, the 100 meter ran today, and I think 2 Jamaicans went through. We have the 400 meters coming up, so we have more. I'm not so sure what's going on the field level. I will have to do some more research. As I said, I have not been watching the World Championships like I did before, because these days I really don't have the time to be sitting in front of a TV watching the whole thing live and direct. I just catch highlights. So I will have to go back and watch more videos and see really what's going on, especially in the field. I know we have, what's her name? I forgot the Jamaican in the long jump, and some other good athletes from other countries on the field. So I also need to check out what's happening on the field, not just on the tracks. So let me know what to think about Natoya and Athing. Natoya Goule-Toppin and Toppin or Tappin. Natoya Goule-Toppin. Yeah, I never knew she got married. Congratulations, Natoya. I never knew she got married. I wonder how long it was, because last year in Eugene, she didn't have a double barrel name last year in Eugene, so she got married recently. So congratulations to Natoya Goule-Toppin, Mrs. Natoya Goule-Toppin. And as you know, we have Athing Mu. What do you think? Do you think Natoya Goule has what it takes? Do you think she has a longevity like Athing Mu? If she could work on her longevity, do you think she has what it takes to beat Athing Mu? Let me know in your comment, all right? Let me know. So that's my take on that race.
We